Today, I'm going to be talking about Crystal Beach, Ontario, a little cute waterfront community that dates back to the late 1800s. This community draws thousands and thousands of people every single summer because of all of the amazing and fun amenities that Crystal Beach has to offer. Well, in today's video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about it, hopefully give you some insight if you're thinking of buying, selling, or investing in Crystal Beach. If this is your first time on my channel and you want to know everything about what it's like living in Niagara, from work, play, eating, buying and selling real estate, and literally everything else in between, then make sure you do one thing and hit me a like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post up videos just like this one. Well, what's up, guys? If we haven't met before, my name is Andrew Kulakowsky, and I'm a local real estate agent and team leader of the Living in Niagara real estate team. You guessed it, right here in the Niagara region. Now, my team helps hundreds of people every single year buy and sell real estate here in the Niagara area, and we absolutely love it. So if that person's you, whether you're a local resident or someone that lives out of town and you're thinking of maybe making that move to the Niagara region, then make sure you do one thing and reach out to us. You're always welcome to call, text, DM, schedule a Zoom call, but just remember, we've got your back when making that move right here to Niagara. Crystal Beach, Ontario, also known as Niagara's South Coast, with beautiful sandy beaches and crystal clear water. As mentioned, thousands of people frequent Crystal Beach every single summer. Now, Crystal Beach, once home to the famous Crystal Beach amusement park, which operated as far back as the late 1800s up into the 1980s. It brought flocks of people down to Crystal Beach at that time. And while the park no longer exists, it certainly holds a soft spot in many local residents or anyone that attended the amusement park back in the day. Now, if you've been to Crystal Beach recently or heard anything about it, there's certainly a rebirth that is happening in that area. Given the fantastic location, being only an hour and a half from Toronto on a good day, only 45 minutes from Hamilton, 15 minutes to the Peace Bridge and Buffalo, and only 10 minutes to Fort Erie, the location is phenomenal. Today's video, we're going to talk about 8 things that you need to know before buying or investing in Crystal Beach. Now, Crystal Beach being home to the famous Bay Beach, TripAdvisor rates Bay Beach the #1 thing to do right here in Crystal Beach. Now, some of the notable features at Bay Beach is this state-of-the-art washroom facility and lockers. You have change rooms, you have a water bottle filling station, playground courtesy of the Ridgeway Lions Club, a pavilion and festival square for community events. You have accessible ramps leading to and from the shore. You have beach mats for easy water access, and of course, a viewing deck that extends over the beach for an unbelievable picturesque view. And the third thing, and one of my favorite reasons why I go to Crystal Beach, are the incredible local eats. Located along Erie Road alone, there is an abundance of amazing local restaurants. Now, some of my favorites, just to name a few, are the South Coast Cookhouse, Beach House Restaurant, San Vito's Italian Bistro and Bar, Fireside Crystal Beach, Casa Hugo Mexican Eatery, Mabel's Gourmet Pizza, Shaka Farm to Beach, and Rizzo's House of Parm, which is a newer restaurant located just outside of Crystal Beach. And some of you may know the celebrity chef owner, Mr. Matty Matheson. And number 4, let's talk a little bit about the housing boom and what's happening in Crystal Beach. Now, over the past 10 to 15 years, Crystal Beach has blown up with residential and commercial development, with investors flocking from all over the area to buy investment properties rental cottages, Airbnbs, small motels, as well as commercial property. Now, when it comes to house prices, if you're interested in knowing about how much is it going to cost to buy a house in Crystal Beach, now, Crystal Beach obviously represents a very small portion of Niagara Region's overall house sales. Now, to give you some context to that, typically it ranges anywhere from only 5 to 15 homes per month on average is what they sell exclusively in Crystal Beach. Now, this does not include new builds though, because new builds typically aren't put on the MLS. There are only some that maybe get listed on the MLS. Now, how much does a house cost in Crystal Beach? Now, as of August 2023, the average house price is just over $700,000. Now, that is for a resale home. So just to mention, remember with all the new residential development that is happening there, that does not count for any new builds or new construction, as most of those are pre-sold or not put on the MLS. And number 5, we're going to talk about rec and leisure, probably one of the number one reasons why people actually visit Crystal Beach. Now, the list of rec and leisure things that you can do there is extensive. And to just name a few, you obviously have the beach. You've got some amazing restaurants. You could rent bicycles and ride along the pass. You've got amazing water sports, including boating, paddle boards, jet skis, and boat rentals. As well, you can visit the abundance of local shops and boutiques. And number 6, worthy of talking about because of its rich history, is the Buffalo Canoe Club. The Buffalo Canoe Club was founded in 1882 by a group of canoeists who explored the Niagara River and its tributaries in Buffalo, New York. Located on the picturesque Abano Bay on the Canadian side of Lake Erie, the Buffalo Canoe Club stands out as a premier yacht and canoe club. BCC has taken pride in its top-notch sailing programs. As well, it's produced numerous sailing champions. Now let's talk a little bit about the amenities that are offered specifically in Crystal Beach. Now, Crystal Beach, as you can imagine, is a small little town with a population of only around 4,000 residents, with a lot of visitors, obviously, that visit during peak season. Now, most residents who live in Crystal Beach, they have everything they need in their immediate vicinity. However, if you're looking for your typical brand name, big box stores, then you're going to have to make a trip into Fort Erie or travel down into Niagara Falls to gain access to those specific amenities. Now, many argue that living in Crystal Beach, that is why people want to be there, and that is why it has its own charm. Spending money at a lot of the local restaurants and boutiques, many local residents and people even from out of town do take a lot of pride and enjoyment because of that. And lastly, this one definitely cannot be left out because it's a staple in the area, and that is Safari Niagara. That's right. There's a zoo in Stevensville and Ridgeway, Crystal Beach. Now, this is located just outside of Crystal Beach on Stevensville Road. So as you enter or going towards Crystal Beach, you cannot miss this place. Now, Safari Niagara offers a wide range of entertainment, such as animal exhibits, petting zoos, amusement rides, water park, educational programs. There's picnic areas, as well as events and special activities for all ages. Well, there you have it, guys. There are 8 key things to know about Crystal Beach, also known as Niagara's South Shore. For any other information or you want to learn more about Crystal Beach, buying or selling real estate there, or investing, make sure you do one thing and reach out to us. Thanks for watching our video today. We'll see you all on our next video.